Now this is something I've wanted to LP for a long time. And it's gonna take a long time. But first, a mysterious intro. What was the start of all this? When did the cogs of fate begin to turn? Perhaps it is impossible to grasp that answer now from deep within the flow of time. But, for a certainty back then, we loved so many, yet hated so much. We hurt ourselves and were hurt ourselves. Yet even then we ran like the wind, whilst our laughter echoed under cerulean skies. I have no idea what that means with the rest of the intro's spoiler cutscenes. It's Chrono Cross. Hello, this is Shag. So, Chrono Cross is a game where the title screen is very green for a second. No, Chrono Cross is a game that I rather enjoy for two main reasons. One is the combat is actually kind of interesting and unique in terms of RPG combat, and the other reason is that the story is completely nonsense and crazy, and I am amused by it. Many people are not amused by it because it does things to the Chrono Trigger story that you might consider bad. In any case, a new game. Meet our protagonist. His name is Surge because I don't want to change it. A mysterious fort structure thing. I can tell you what it's called, but you're not supposed to know yet. Gosh. I'm sure that is important in some way. What is it, Surge? You look troubled. This is it. There's no turning back now. Oi, come on, Surge, Mel. Just you wait, Lynx. Today's gonna be the day of reckoning. Say your prayers, not that it'll do you any good. Evil laughter. Or not evil so much. So anyway, this is the intro. It skips ahead a bit. This is what one might call in medias res. Yes. I'm sure I've said that wrong. I'm out of Latin practice. But the deal here is that you get Surge, you get Kid, and you get a random third character from basically anywhere in the game. I think. And it just so happens that we've gotten an annoying bratty little girl that I don't like. Okay. Oh, you can also switch party members. And this is the menu. So, yeah. Important options menu stuff. Heck yeah. Let's make running the default, make the windows simple and... What's that crystal-like thing? Some kind of switch? Bugger, so close and yet so far. One problem with reading all the dialogue in this game is going to be that the way the dialogue in this game works is there's so many characters that most of the dialogue is the same, just put through an accent filter. So most people would be like, what's that crystal-like thing? But Mel is like, what's that crystal-like thing? Apostrophe. Because, you know, she's slightly different. Now let's get to the combat that I mentioned. In a battle, you can do 3 different types of attacks, or you can accidentally mess that up. You can do 3 different types of attacks, and you have a stamina meter. You can do weak attacks, medium attacks, and strong attacks, and they take 1, 2, or 3 stamina respectively. You can also cast magic, which takes 7 stamina. If you have negative stamina, that just means your turn isn't going to come up for a bit. Pretty much. And the way magic works is that it interrupts the battle music for the victory music, even though the battle music is ongoing in the intro. No, the way magic works is that, well, you have this element grid for each character, which you put stuff on, and then you're allowed to use each one once per fight, with the exception of consumables here, which you can use until they're gone. Consumables are only healing stuff for the most part. So yeah, I think I said something like I wanted to play this game, or I wanted to LP this game for a while. I was like, it's an RPG, I don't know, people like watching RPGs, they're really long. I don't have a great history with finishing long projects, but I'm gonna try this time, dang it. And waffling. So, what I concluded was that I actually kind of like watching long RPG projects that don't cut much. It's relaxing in a way to have someone talking and casually playing an RPG in the background, you know? So I thought, hey, why not? Let's do Chrono Cross. Plus, Chompy really wants to know what the hell this game is about. Because I always make a big deal of how insanity the plot of this game is. It's pretty nuts. Oh, while we're at it, take a sneak peek at some of our characters here. Surge is literally given the job silent protagonist in this game. And being an RPG hero, he's 17 years old. He's the same height as me, apparently. Kid is a mysterious traveler. Woo! 5'5", 99 pounds, slender. I think that might be a little more than just slender. This game's build thing is a little bit weird, but you know, whatever. And Mel is a doodling brat with a boomerang, by the way. She's 10 years old. She's like a foot and 2 inches shorter than Kid, and only 15 pounds lighter. Jeez. I don't think they know what height and weight is really like. There's an optional character much later on that's like, I don't know, like 5 foot something and 120 or 130 or something pounds, which apparently counts as plumpish for a girl. Man, perpetuating those standards of beauty, that's another rant for another time. Let's just dump meteors on people again, because that's always fun. You'll notice there are 2 moons in Meteor Shower. This is probably not important to the plot, but it is a retcon of Chrono Trigger where there's only 1 or something like that, probably. Speaking of Chrono Trigger, the thing this game does to Chrono Trigger mostly is kill everybody off in its backstory, but I probably shouldn't, like, go into detail. Just know that all your favorite characters are dead or gone. You're gonna have to make some new favorites. That crystal-like thing was indeed a switch of some kind. When you get to this dungeon later in the actual game, you have 6 different switches to press, hence all the dots on their platform thingamajig. But that's getting ahead of ourselves. By the way, the music that's been playing this whole time is actually the boss fight music. Which is not what plays here later. But that platform beams us through the floor. Oi! What the bloody hell just happened? You might be saying that a lot during this LP, viewers. What are we doing out here? Wow, bugger, we're so high up. Is this thing floating? I don't think you should be surprised by this. Did it feel like your body passed through the floor just now? This sure is some fort, eh, Surge? Yeah? You alright, mate? You've been acting all weird. Who knows what's up ahead, so just stay on your toes, eh? So Kid is a stereotypical Australian in terms of accent. She probably has some of the more unique dialogue filters, maybe? I don't know, but this door has a heartbeat. It's weird. This door is exploding. Oh no! Characters that we don't know or care about yet have killed each other in mysterious ways that don't make sense. It's probably gonna be a plot twist later or something, I don't know, man. Man, I'm not really good at Surge. Good morning, Surge. Come on, sleepyhead, get up. Welcome to the intro of Chrono Trigger, while we're at it. And dogs in the background. Yawn, stretch. And out of bed. Open those curtains. Those are pretty weird curtains, honestly. With that, a short pause is in order, because that was the intro of the game. Oh, by the way, I have a secret life savings of 200G. We don't need to sleep again. We're not that lazy, Surge. Come on, get up and get moving.